Good morning, Damascus Christian School, and welcome to your 26th edition of the Eagle's Nest. I thought the first thing that we would talk about this week would be the grenade that I threw in on you on Friday concerning cell phones and the new pocketed pouches for them that you see hanging from your classroom door. Now, I know obviously you are thinking that Mr. Davidson is trying to torture you, make your life difficult. But really what I'm trying to do is honor the commitment that we gave to you and your parents, providing you a good education and trying to limit distractions as much as we can so that you can focus on your coursework in each of your classes. Through working with our IT individuals and looking at referrals and tracking cell phone use during the day, clearly our policies are not being followed. We can see that from your use on your cell phones during class. And so the first thing really we have to address is the fact that not all, but several of our students are not abiding by our policies. So really all we're asking you to do is to simply take your cell phone from your pocket and put it in the provided pocket hanging from your classroom door. That's the only adjustment that you'll be making if you've been abiding by the policies on cell phone use so far during the school year. If you've been in violation of these policies, clearly I can understand how this is a frustration to you. You can no longer play Fortnite or Clash Royale or text your friends, but you're going to have to put that cell phone device away and focus on your coursework, which of course is the goal of what we want you to do during class. We want you to be focused on what you're there for, your education. So I'm desiring to see that you guys will respond in a positive way to the direction that we're providing, that you will follow your teacher's procedures of putting those in as you come into class, and that as you leave class you will simply put them up and move on to your next class and repeat the procedure. We are also continuing to focus in on how we can improve the Wi-Fi and bring more devices in to the point that hopefully, if not this year, but next year, there'll be no need to have cell phones out ever in class because we will have plenty of devices to meet all of our technology needs. Of course, for the rest of this year, your teachers may on occasion require you to take your cell phones out to use for research if the Chromebooks or the iPads are not available. I appreciate your understanding, even though you are frustrated, and I hope that you are seeing that we are trying to establish within you some good habits as well. I know that a couple of you have asked about research. I could drone on for hours about it, but I would encourage you, before you want to come talk to me or argue this point, that you do some research on your own and have a discussion with me about this at some point if you desire. Appreciate you offering some feedback, even though it may be negative. But for right now, we want you to abide by these new policies as we seek to really see you be promoted more academically through them. Students, remember the kitchen is there for your use during lunch, but only for you to use the microwave and hot water. Please bring your own utensils and plates as needed for your lunches. On Thursday will be the deadline for applying for the Keaton Coffee Scholarship. Students, if you are interested in pursuing a profession in the area of service, like a firefighter, police officer, pastor, or in the military, please pick up an application in the office in the student window and submit your application by March 22nd. I wanted to take a moment to share with you students my appreciation for all of your work in coming in on Friday and also on Saturday to help pack 20,000 meals for students and children in countries like Rwanda who are in need of food because of malnutrition, and also just recognize the hard work that you put in and share some of these images with your classmates who may not have been able to attend. In addition to packing 20,000 meals, we also put together 300 homeless packs that will be delivered out by our youth group at Damascus Community Church and our students. Chapel this week for elementary will be family chapel, and there will be no chapel for our high school and junior high students. Have a great spring break and see you when you come back in April.